Alright, that was tagged by Dub21446 a couple of days ago to show two of my favorite knives, and he thinks that I'm going to show two of my favorite Kershaws. Well, I got news for him. I'm not going to show two of my Kershaws. I'm going to show more than two. And here's why. Kershaws are very affordable. They're right in the from $20 to $30 range, and since they're so cheap, I probably have about 15 of them now. So I'm not really going to pick one of my Kershaws as a favorite because I have so many. They're all really favorites. And here's just a few. This is the Zing. This is the Oh So Sweet. This is the Blur. It's a nice one. This is the Mini Cyclone. And this is one I just got a few days ago, the Asset. I like all my Kershaws, and I don't really want to pick a favorite. If I had to pick out a favorite out of these, I'd probably pick the Zing or the Oh So Sweet, but that's not what I want to talk about. Another one of my possible favorites would be a new one I got a couple of days ago. Maybe it's been over a week. This is the K-Bar Zombie Killer. It's a great knife, but it's not one of my favorites that I want to talk about. And the favorite ones I want to talk about are, this is a Buck. This is a 119. This Buck 119 is one of the coolest looking knives I've ever had. It's a great hunting knife. It's a great self-defense knife. It's one I don't like saying I play with it all the time, but you know, I like to handle it. It feels really good. It's got good weight. I mean, you could do some damage to anything you stuck or hacked at with this thing. I really like it. And another one that is one of my favorites that I like to play around with is this one. This is a Glock 17, not Glock 17. It's a Glock 78 field knife. And of course it's in desert sand. That's very tactical, isn't it? Anyway, I like this one too because it's got good weight to it. It's not quite as heavy as the Buck 119, but it's a very cool field knife. Be a good fighting knife. I don't think you can fit this on any kind of rifle, but it's just one of the modern day fighting knives or field knives. It's very nice, and so that's those are my favorite two knives right now. You know, that'll change, but this is the Glock 78 field knife and the Buck 119 hunting knife. And let's see, for my tags, I'm going to tag, my tags are General Gene 007. I've seen a lot of guns he has, and I've seen a few knives, but I don't think he's ever showed his favorite two knives. So let's see your two favorite knives, General. And I'm also going to tag Guns from Holland. If you're over there and if you're awake, I'd like to see your two knives. I know you got some pretty good guns. Let's see what kind of knives you got. And my last one is going to be Gun Wild 1. He's doing some really cool videos on EDC knives on a budget. And I'm just wondering what your favorite knives out of the ones you've been buying is currently. Okay, those are my three tags and my knives. And I do have a few new wood carvings I've been working on. And of course, everybody recognizes the Smith Wesson. That's a pretty easy one to do. It was easy, fun, and I think I got someone in mind to give that to. And another one I've been working on is one I was looking at some Andy Warhol movies and some of his artwork, and he died in 1987. He was born in 1928, died in 1987, but left quite a bit of artistic stuff around. Pretty cool artist, and I think his most famous and most expensive painting was one he did of Elvis. There are 8 Elvises, and it went for about $100 million. Pretty cool. And another one I'm working on is a Picasso. That's not quite done yet. Pablo Picasso. It's a painting of the Man of La Mancha. Don Quixote, and this is a very easy one to do. It's really a famous painting, but as far as wood carving is pretty simple, and I'm still working on that. So those are my favorite knives and a few of my wood carvings. Okay, knuckle bump.